What is going on, guys? It's SJHSports. Welcome back to Youth Academy Regens Regenerated with Rotherham United. This is episode number 2. Before we start this episode, I just want to say a massive thank you to you guys that watched episode 1, have supported me with a comment saying how good it is for me to be back and stuff like that. Your support is amazing. It's given me the determination and that motivation to start making videos again. I always had the determination to start doing it, but it's made me want it more and more. We had over 200 likes. I asked at the end of episode 1 for 100 likes and we doubled it. If we can get 100 likes on this episode, that will be absolutely fantastic. Now on to this episode then. As you can see, our season budget is just shy of £1 million, which isn't particularly great, to be fair. However, we'll probably use that on sending scouts out to destinations, signing youth players up and so forth. As league objective, again, is to avoid relegation. That is what we needed there because it was tough. Last season it was really tough. Transfer listed players then are Yates, Arnson, Green, Newton and Smallwood. Transfer offer from Middlesbrough then for Connor Newton, a right mid who is on the transfer list. We're going to try and push 600k for him. First scouting update then, it is from Brazil. We've scouted this guy for 2 months, 68 to 86, overall 37 to 47. We will reject this player. Middlesbrough reviewed our asking price of 600k for Connor Newton and decided to match it and go ahead. Transfer offer from Bolton for Richard Smallwood. It's for £500,000. We're going to try and counter it again at 600k. We've got a few transfer negotiations to get through here. Colchester have come in for Matt Derbyshire of a bid of around 550. If I can push for 650, that'll be excellent. Bolton have upped their bid to 525. The valuation for Richard Smallwood. We're going to try. This player will negotiate 550 for him. And finally, we received a transfer offer from Ingolstadt. We know them quite well from our Frankfurt days. For Danny Ward, it's for £2.1 million. I'm going to try and go for 2.5. My chief executive says we can get something between 2.1 and 3.1. So in fact, if instead we're going to go for £3 million. Colchester have come back and they said that they want a 575k bid for Matt Derbyshire. They're not willing to go up for the 600k that we put on the table, so we are going to accept this offer. And player sold. Connor Newton has gone to Middlesbrough for 600k. It's now been finalised. Ingolstadt have reviewed our asking price of £3 million for Danny Ward. That's great news. That's some good funds there. We'll probably buy a decent scout with that money. Bolton have reviewed the asking price for 550 for Richard Smallwood, and they've also decided to match it and go with the deal. Great news. More transfer news. I feel like Jim White on Sky Sports News at the moment. Danny Ward has gone to Ingolstadt for £3 million. The board have allocated 250 to our current transfer budget. Also, we've got Matt Derbyshire, who has also gone to Colchester for £575,000. The board have allocated £500,000 to our budget. And also, Richard Smallwood has gone to Bolton for 550. The board have allocated 475k to our current transfer budget. Again, more transfer news coming through at Rotherham United. Shrewsbury Town have come in for Arnson. It's for a bid of 140k. We're going to try and get his valuation for the player at least. With the departures of Danny Ward and Matt Derbyshire, we are very light in the centre forward role. We've only got Yates, who's a 60 overall. We've got Bowery, who is a 65 rated striker, and Clark Harris. We've still got 3 good strikers in there, but as you can see, we've only got 2 reserve players. To the youth academy it is then. One guy comes to mind. Stojan Ervik. Overall of 68 to 72, potential of 90 to 94. He is a physically strong, he's 6'2". He will be great up front on his own. Offer him a contract. Anton Johansson, 68 to 72 overall, potential of 86 to 92. Looking like he's going to be a semi-fielder slash cam. Get this guy signed up. Would you look at that? Remaining transfer budget, just shy of £5 million. We've got a weekly wage budget of £12,500 to spend. There's no free agents at all that look pretty decent. So we're going to have to heavily rely on our youth this season. Lyndon Dickinson then is the guy that we've recalled back. We know what we're going to be doing. We're going to fire him and we're hopefully going to get a better scout. Hopefully it'll be English as well. Shrewsbury come back and say that the 160k is too much for them, so we'll accept 150k. So we've just fired Lyndon Dickinson. We're going to hire ourselves a new scout. Please be a decent English one. Ooh, that's not bad. 4-star, 3-star, £2 million. Sign this guy up. In Rory Young. Transfer offer then for Paul Green. It is at £300,000. We're going to try and up it to 350. That 50 does make a massive difference. Send that on its way now. Stojan Ervik has accepted his contract. Let's go take a look at him. So here he is then. He's an overall of 69, which is a little bit disappointing. I was hoping he'd be at 70 at least. He's got good aggression. Looking through some of his other stats then, stamp strength is 64. We've got his free kick accuracy 51, his heading accuracy is 81. That's fantastic. Must be relatively tall. We've got shot power at 75. Let's take a look at some of these stats. No, attacking work rate low. He's a striker and he can play left back. He's 6'2", 3-star skill moves and 2-star weak foot. Maybe this guy wasn't as good as what I actually initially thought, but we're going to play him anyway because he's our best striker at the moment. Middlesbrough come back and say they're not willing to stump up 350k, so we'll get Paul Green out of the club. And Johansson is very happy to accept his contract offer with the senior team. Let's take a look at some of his stats. Oh, here he is then. He's a 70 overall. Looked pretty decent indeed. Let's take a look at some of his other stats. Free kick accuracy is 74. Dribbling is 82. Ball control 83. Unbelievable stats there. He's got 3-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot. Attacking work rate's low again in a camp. He's only 5'9", and his defensive work rate's medium. They really do need to work on the work rates for FIFA 16 because having a camp with a low attacking work rate, that's just wrong. Rory Young's first job then is England for 6 months. Now, this is the only free agent that we've found. We've scouted him. He's called Aaron Phillips. He's a CDM, 17-year-old, 63 overall. Acceleration is looking very good. His physical stats are very good, but his technical stats aren't particularly great. However, we are a little bit light in terms of the squad depth, so we're going to sign this guy up. Aaron Phillips has accepted his contract and is in the club. Rotherham United have got themselves a new captain. It's Franson. Final scouting report then from United States of America, David Gomez. Then 64 to 86. You know what? I'm going to take a risk with this player. I'm going to gamble. This guy we're going to reject. 80 we're going to reject. And 81 we're going to reject. Ooh, Tommy Birch is a 90. Potentially a centre-back. I'm going to have to take the punt and have a risk with this guy because our scouting has ended in America. Got our 2 new scouts back then in Belenda and Ceylan. We sent Belenda off to Argentina for 6 months. And also we've sent Ceylan off to Belgium for another 6 months. Scouting update then from Belgium doesn't bring good reading. 77, 78 and a 78. We're going to reject all these players. And finally, we have got a scouting update from Argentina. 71, a 76. Ooh, Sebastian Torres looking pretty sexual there. And an 80. We're going to sign Torres up. The rest, we're going to reject. Argentina, Cristian Alonso, 66 to 90. We're going to sign this player up. An 87 in Rafael Lopez. Monreal, we are going to reject him. One player from Belgium, Moudengeye. Yes, I had to use my pronounce app. If you didn't know, I had a pronunciation app. I spent ages trying to pronounce this myself. Moudengeye then. We're going to scout him for a further month. Scouting update then from Belgium brings us back an 80 to 94 in Andy Lezentine. He looks pretty decent. We're going to get this guy signed up. And another decent player, looking like a striker. 45 to 61 overall, 73 to 94 potential in Corentin Cells. We're going to sign this guy up, and we've scouted Moudengeye for a further month. And we are going to make a decision on this player now, and we are going to reject him. And Thomas Mertens, 42 to 56 overall, 65 to 89 potential. We'll scout for a further month. Scouting update then from Argentina brings us back Dario Verdijo, a 41 to 55 overall potential, 64 to 88. We'll scout him for a further month, and the same with Gabriel Rodriguez also, and Lopez we scouted for a further month. We are going to reject this player now. Scouting update then from Argentina brings us back Jose Manuel, an 88. We'll scout him for a further month. Another Jose Romero, then he's a 66. We're going to reject him, and Rafael Lopez we scouted for a further month. Again, we're going to try and scout him for a third month, just to see if we can try and get a little bit more closer to know about this guy's potential without actually signing him up. Scouting update then from England didn't bring us back anyone decent, but we did scout Harry Martin for 2 months. Looks pretty good. We're going to get this guy into our youth academy. 2 scouting reports then. Come on, we need something good in these reports here. It's not started off well. The 72. Oh my god, it's getting worse. 64. Yes! It's a goalkeeper as well. That's something that we haven't been getting. Normally, we get so many goalkeepers, but for some reason in this save, we haven't had hardly any. And we've got Xavier Roca. We're going to sign this player up, definitely. Vilmet, then, we'll scout him for a further month if we can. And Steve Verboom, do you know what? We'll give this guy a chance. I know he's 86 potential. We'll give him a chance, see what's what. We'll scout this guy for a further month. We need a big one from Argentina as well. Humberto Sanchez then is an 83. We're going to reject him. Jose Cruz, we're going to reject you. Oh my god, Argentina. I'm not even going to bother with Argentina again, lads, because it has been truly diabolical. It's going on then from England. We need a big month from England this month. It's not started off very well. It's a 69 and 83 we scouted for 1 month as well. Nelson 79. Oh my God, what is going on with these players? Ryan Stevenson then is probably the best at the moment. We're going to reject this player that we scouted for a further month. We're going to scout this guy for a further month. No, we're not. We need to make a decision on him. And you know what? We're going to reject him because he's not good enough at all. Final scouting update then from Argentina. Belgium brought us back nothing. There's no point even putting it in the edit. It's not a bad start. I'm going to have to take a risk with this guy. I'm going to sign him up. Avila we're going to get rid of. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Luis Martinez, 44 to 60, 68 to 92. We're getting a lot of attacking players recently. I'm going to sign this guy up, definitely. I'm going to get rid of you. And yes, it's come up with a good Pablo Vazquez, I think that's how I pronounce it. Centre back, that's an area we definitely do need. We're going to sign this guy up as well. Well done, Argentina. You've been poor for the 5 months. The last month, you brought us back 2 good players. Right, we've done it. We've sent Belenda back to Sweden because that's where he was most influential in finding players. We've got Rory Young then. We've sent him to Spain this time. And we've sent Ceylan, our Turkish scout, out to Ghana. Here we go, Sweden then. Felix Avila, 85, potential goalkeeper, we're going to reject. We've got another one here at 85, again we're going to reject. Another one we're going to reject at 84. Yes! Fransom's brother! Oh my God! Is he going to be is he going to be massive like his brother is? It's Joachim Fransom. Oh my God, it could get confusing. 42 to 56, 74 to 94. Let's get him in quick time. There we go. And another one. Manolo Reina. He's looking like a centre midfielder, maybe a centre back. I doubt it very much. But 69 to 84, we're not going to let this guy go neither. We're going to sign him up. 2 players then from the Spain report. Marcelo Planas then is a 70 to 94. Again, looking like he could be potentially be a very attacking-minded player. We're going to sign this player up. And Mario Diaz then we're going to scout for a further month. Lads, I've done it again. I've gone through the May. I need to keep it. I get too excited in this. I get too involved in it. I don't keep an eye on the dates. We've gone through the May bump. We've got a lot of players to look at. We're going to go through each and every single one of these players individually to see if they're worthy of a first team call-up or to be released. Here we go. We start off with Ado. We can't really do much with him because he's 15, so we'll move on very swiftly. Amedoko, we're going to release this youth player. Diego Menez then is next on the list, looking very, very poor indeed, so we're going to release you. Harry Martin then, as a 15-year-old, we'll give him the opportunity. He's technically gifted. He looks very, very good dribbling-wise. Looks pretty good, actually. Hopefully he can improve in the near future. Xavier Roca then, the goalkeeper, is 63 to 69, 80 to 90. Do you know what? We're going to offer this guy a contract. Jesper Lindgren then is next. He's a centre back. Do you know what? I'm gonna offer this guy a deal just for squad depth reasons and stuff like that. It's only for 1 year, but it'll do. That's fine by me. We've got Fransons then. Oh my God, look at this here. This guy looks insane as well. We're gonna have to offer this guy a contract, looking very, very good. It's going to be estimated worth 600k, so he's probably going to be around about the 67, 68 mark, but do you know what? We're going to offer him a deal. He looks very, very good indeed. Jose Manuel then, 58 to 62, 74 to 80. Unfortunately, we're going to have to release this youth player. Luis Martinez then is next on the list, 55 to 65, potential of 71 to 85 attacker. We'll leave him for the time being. Manuel Reina then looking very good as well. Manuel Reina is a 62 to a 76 overall, physically strong, 80 to 94 potential. Let's offer him a deal. Marcelo Planas then is next on the list, 51 to 65 overall, potential of 65 to 85 as well. We'll leave him for the time being. I think he's come relatively, has only been in the youth academy a month or so we'll leave him. Pablo Vazquez then from Argentina, centre back, 55 to 65. He's only 15 years old. He's potentially 75 to 89. Hopefully he can improve. Sebastian Torres then, I had high hopes for him, but overall 60 to 64, not particularly bad that, but his potential is only 74 to 80. Again, I'm not sure what to do about this guy, so I'm going to leave it for the time being. Steve Verboom then from Belgium. Unfortunately, we are going to have to release this youth player. And finally, we've got 15-year-old Sadame, 46 to 60 overall, potential of 62 to 80. We'll keep him for the time being. So the first player then that signed the contract for us was Matt, which we're going to look at is Lindgren. Okay, we got him for a bit more of a squad depth reasons, not because he's a brilliant player. He's Swedish. He looks okay, to be fair. That circle's not bad. Hopefully, we can loan him out if we need to, if we get that squad depth next season, but he's there purely just for squad depth reasons for the time being. Looking through some of his stats, he's not particularly great. He's 6'4" though, that's good in the centre back, good height for him there. We'll swiftly move on to the goalkeeper in Russia then. Let's just take a look at him. Here we go then, safe style acrobatic, he's 6'6". We're getting a lot of high players in this. He can play cam as well, but he's not going to bother with playing cam. Let's take a look at his goalkeeping stats then. Looks pretty decent there. Goalkeeper handling is 67, diving 65, 67 kicking, position and reflexes 64, 65. Not too bad at all. I'm quite happy with that. Next up is Franson then. Obviously we've got Franson already in the squad, the captain of the side, and his brother has now signed on the books at Rotherham United. Taking a look at his player information comparison then, 16 years old, 5'11". He's from Sweden. He can play centre midfield or CDM, which is quite good. Left footer. Defensive work rate is medium and attacking work rate is low. Taking a look at some of his stats there. Any standout ones? 78 long pass, 74 marking, 88 stand tackle. Wow, Jesus, that's insane. So he will play CDM for us in that. Take a look at his physical comparisons then. Let's take a look. Aggression 71, that's not too bad. Reactions 82, very, very good. Quite happy with Franson's brother in at the club. Finally then, we're looking at Rayner then. We've got 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, attacking and defensive work rates are both medium. We've got a right footer in the side. He can also play right wing, CDM and centre midfield. Let's just take a look at his skill attributes then. Ones that stand out there, heading accuracy 73, short pass, shot power 73, 72. That's goalkeeping stats, Stu. Take a look at his physicals then. Not bad at all, to be fair. Balance 77, jumping 75. Attacking position 71, agility is only 67, hopefully he can improve. Strength's quite good though at 78, stamina's not bad either at 76, so 4 decent-ish players in at the club there. So here we go then, this will probably be the final scouting report of this season. Baldy FNU then 84, we're going to reject scouting for 2 months. This guy here, do you know what, we're going to take a risk with him, we're going to sign him up. This guy we're going to reject, and this guy we certainly are going to reject. Next on the list then, we have got the Spanish scouting report 72. Let's end the season on a high spin. Come on, 80. 89 in Mario Diaz, we'll take that, we'll settle for that one, definitely. The others wasn't particularly great, so we'll sign Diaz up. Belenda then in Sweden, 79. 86, Anderson, not looking too well. We're scouting for a further month. And Baffo, what a weird name, Stefan Baffo, 77. We're going to reject him. We'll scout Oscar Anderson for a further month. So one final thing then to do. The season is coming to an end. We're going to take a look at how our players, what we promoted last season, how well have they improved over the simulated season. Jose Cornet then is a 74, he's gone up by 1. We've got Matt Lea Conte then 72, gone up by 4, looking pretty good. Again, physicals aren't growing, which is very worrying. David Franson then 72, gone up by 1. He's got his physicals pretty much there, but we still like them to grow, but he's looking pretty good. Some very good stats on there as well. Antonio Hansen, 75, gone up by 5 then, looking very, very good. Valued at £2.5 million already. The ball control and his dribbling is very, very good. They are the 2 standout stats. We did say that when we did promote him earlier on in the season. Looking very good. Gone up by 5, that's incredible. Again, physical, not grown. That's entirely my fault because I let him go through the main bump, but I can only apologise. It's done what is. It's done. I can't do anything about it, but still got an incredible player in this guy here. And Stojan Ernvik then, he did pick up an injury, hence probably why his physicals have gone down. He's not the fastest of players, which worries me slightly because I do like to use a lot of pace. However, he is 6'2", so we're using this guy as a target man. 71 gone up by 2. He looks pretty good. Mental and technical stats look very, very good. His physicals don't look particularly pleasing, which worries me ever so slightly. It's valued at 1.1 million. So the season has come to an end and I didn't have to play many games. I did get sacked quite a few times prior to December, which was very frustrating. I think it was twice I got sacked, but we managed to. A few guys on Twitter helped me out, especially Benny Boy Gaming. He helped me out saying, I was doing calendar sim. He says, just do the sims manually like you would if you were going to playing a game. So I did that and it worked a treat. And since he mentioned that, we've got through it fine. So we have avoided relegation again by 1 point. Birmingham, Chesterfield and Preston are the sides that have gone down. Unfortunate for them guys there, but we survived by the skin of our teeth yet again by 1 point. It's pretty much a similar outcome to last season. Hopefully that's good enough for the board. They wanted to avoid relegation, we've done that. So that's it, guys. Super season. Well, it wasn't really a super season. It was a super season because we stayed in the league, and that's what the board wanted us to do. That's enough. At the end of the day, that's all we had to do. I'm quite looking forward to playing with the likes of Johansson, Ernvik as well up front. We've got to see how these new players, Fransom as well, the big 6'6" guy, his brother and all. It's very exciting. Let me know in the comment section, guys, if you are looking forward to seeing certain players in action that we've promoted last season or this season. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, then please give the video a like. It greatly appreciated. I've been SJHSports, and I will see you all next time, and goodbye.